James Omodi Tenda.
Nimeokoka.
He is born again, saved.
Tena najua huyu Yesu vizuri sana.
And he understands who God is.
Jinsi vile amenilinda.
The way he has saved him.
Hadi kwa familia yangu.
Even the entire family.
Kuna ushuhuda.
He has a testimony.
Akishuhudia huyu Yesu ndio amenifanyia vizuri zote.
And he has to testify before you and before God because he has done him well.
Kama Mungu amekutendea.
When God has done for you,
huwezi kuwa na uoga.
You will never fear.
Unakemea Shetani.
It's because you'll have to shame the devil.
Alafu Shetani itakaa mbali na.
And the devil will be away from you.
Ndio maana leo.
And that is why today
tumejitolea.
And he has come today.
Si kulazimishwa na mtu.
Not because he has been forced by somebody.
Kwa rehema ya Bwana.
But because the grace of God.
Kama umeokoka.
When you are born again.
Lazima kuwe na kitu ambayo inasema umeokoka.
You have to have something that will show you are born again.
Hata malaika wa kule mbinguni.
Even the angels from heaven.
Sikia unashuhudia.
When they hear you testifying.
Wanakuwa na furaha kule.
They are happy in heaven.
Tena hiyo ni utukufu wa Bwana.
That is glory to God.
Sitaongea mengi sana.
He'll never speak too much.
Mahali nimepitia.
Because whatever he has gone through.
Hata mtu akisikia atasema kweli huyo amepitia.
Even if you hear it, you say truly he has passed it.
Wakati nilitoka nyumbani kwetu.
When he came from home.
Sikuwa najua kumbe kuna vitu inaweza kukufuata mtu.
That he never understand there are things that can follow you.
Niliingia na Limuru.
He came to Limuru area.
Hiyo ilikuwa kama 1998.
That was 1998.
Sikuwa najua Yesu.
And he never knew about Jesus.
Nilikuwa nafanya hapo ni Murubata.
And he was doing in a factory where all of us know it is butter.
Tena nilikuwa nimeheshimiwa sana.
And he was being respected like as a supervisor there.
Nilikaa hapo kama mwezi mitano.
He was there 5 months.
Alafu nikapata msichana.
And then he got a lady.
Tulipendana.
They came in courtship.
Tukaelewana tukaanza maisha.
And then they came together, they started life.
Wakati tulianza maisha,
when they started life,
niliona kila kitu iko shwari.
He could see everything was going on very well.
Sikuwa najua kumbe kuna vitu inanifuata nyuma.
He never discovered there were some things that were following him.
Baada ya miezi mitatu,
after 3 months,
akaanza kugonjeka.
The lady started to become sick.
Alikuwa mgonjwa sana.
And he was very much sick.
Ilibidi tutoke huko tukuje Kenyatta.
And then they were supposed to live there and they transferred the lady to Kenyatta.
Wakati tuliingia Kenyatta,
when they came to Kenyatta,
alisema sijui ni growth.
They just told him it was a growth.
Alisema mpaka wafanyiwe upasuaji.
And they had to do an operation on her.
Walimfanyia.
They did the operation.
Enda vizuri.
And it went on very well.
Sikuwa najua kumbe kuna vitu bado itakuwa.
But continuing the journey, I never knew there are still some things following me.
Tukakuja kwa nyumba.
They came back to the house.
Akamaliza wiki moja.
They finished 1 week.
Sasa tumbo ilikuwa inamuuma sana.
And she was feeling her stomach.
Hawezi lala.
She could not sleep.
Anataka tu asimame tu hivyo.
She was just to stand.
Pelekwa tena hospitali nyingine hapo Nazareth.
And he was taken back to the hospital. They call it Nazareth.
Walisema lazima arudishwe tu Kenyatta penye alifanywa upasuaji.
And they were supposed to return her back to Kenyatta Hospital.
Kurudi Kenyatta tena.
When they came back to Kenyatta,
daktari wanasema kuna kitu walisahau kwa tumbo yake.
There's something they forgot in the stomach.
Yani ilibidi tena afanywe upasuaji.
Then they had to do another.
Vile alifanywa hiyo upasuaji tena.
When they did the surgery,
ikakuwa sawa.
It was okay.
Tena tukarudi kwa nyumba.
Then they came back to the house.
Tukakaa kidogo.
They just few time.
Tena ugonjwa bado ulizidi.
The sickness became too worse.
Nikaanza kujiuliza.
Then he started asking himself questions.
Nilikuwa nadhania nimeanza maisha.
I thought I had started life.
Kwa nimeanza tu shida tu.
Then it seems like I started with the problems.
Tukasema wacha tujaribu na hii dawa ya kienyeji.
And then they thought another way. They had the hospital, they go for traditional way.
Ndani ya kwanza,
the first hospital,
tulienda Makini.
They went to Makini Herbal.
Hiyo ni 2002.
That was now in 2002.
Wakati hiyo Makini ndio ilikuwa inasikika sana.
And that time the herbalists that were famous during those days were Makini Herbal Clinic.
Nikajaliwa nikafika hapo.
Then they got to the place.
Tukapewa maagizo hapo.
And they were given an instruction there.
consultation fee
inaitwa malipo ya
daktari ni 5,000.
It was 5,000
bila kuambiwa chochote.
That one you just give it without being told anything.
Hiyo tukalipa.
They paid.
Tena tukaingia kwa room ya daktari.
And then so they go to see the doctor.
Kaanza kusema ile shida tuko nayo.
And they had to explain to the doctor the problem they had.
Tunaeleza hiyo shida.
They told the doctor.
Wasema wanaweza tibu.
They told them they are capable of treating it.
Tena wanasema hata mtoto mtaipata.
And even you are going to get a kid.
Sasa nikasema afadhali ni hapa basi.
And then he was satisfied, and I feel comfortable. I think this is the place.
Wakatupea madawa ya wiki 6.
They give him some medicine for 6 weeks.
Na hiyo dawa 168,000.
And those medicine were costing 168,000 Kenyan money.
Nikalipa 1,100.
He paid 100,000.
Wakatupea wiki 3.
They gave him for 3 weeks.
Baada ya wiki 3,
after 3 weeks,
tena nikarudia hiyo ingine.
Then he go to pick the rest.
Tukakaa kama tena mwezi 3.
And then they finished 3 months.
Sioni mabadiliko.
There were no change.
Nasema hapana.
And then he said no.
Pesa iko kidogo.
The money is small.
Wacha tena tujaribu mahali pengine.
Let us go and look for another option.
Sasa ndio nikaenda.
That's why he went.
Nikaanza kwa waganga sasa.
Though he started visiting the magicians or medicine men.
Kaanza na daktari mwingine alikuwa anaitwa Dr. Juliet.
Though they started with a doctor called Juliet.
Alikuwa anasema yeye ni mganga mashuhuri sana.
He was a great magician.
Vile niliingia hapo,
when he got there,
nikasikia tu vitu juu. Kwa mganga hakuna mwangaza kama hapa.
When you go to the magician, there is no light, you just see darkness. You'll be in darkness even if when it is daylight.
Sasa unasikia tu vitu inakugusa hivi.
So you just hear things touching you.
Nakwambia sema tu shida yako yote.
And then they are telling you to explain your problems.
Utapata uponyaji.
You are going to get the solution.
Nisema mimi sina mtoto.
And then he started speaking, he doesn't have a kid.
Maneno yangu ya maisha si kama inaelekea vizuri.
And my life is not going on very well.
Unasema hiyo ni kidogo.
And then they told him that is a small problem.
Wanakuja na mashida kubwa sana.
People are coming here with more problem worse than yours.
Tutakusaidia.
We are going to help you.
Wewe ulipe 70,000.
You have to pay us 70,000.
Ndio upate uponyaji.
So that you can get the solution.
Nilikuwa na haja.
Because he had the urge and he was finding a solution to the problem.
Ilibidi nitoe hiyo pesa.
He had to give that 70,000.
Tukarudi kwa. Alituambia baada ya miezi 2 mtaona mabadiliko.
And then he paid the money and then they were told after 2 months you see the change.
Nikamwambia sasa miezi 2 ni bali sana.
And then he told him 2 months is too far.
Hapana, usijaribu kulalamika na daktari.
Don't start complaining when you are the doctor.
Sasa nilifollow rule yake.
So he had to follow the rules.
Tukaenda tu.
And then they went.
Hata kuenda kwa nyumba,
when they went to house,
sikuwa nimekufa moyo.
He had not night himself. He had still having that hope.
Tena nikaanza na watu wa kuomba kuweka madera nje.
And then he went to those people who normally put small flags outside.
Sasa nikaenda upande mwingine.
And then he went to that way.
Nilimpata kama kuna chat ameweka hapo.
Then he found that man with a chat.
Kuona mhubiri.
Then he saw the preacher. To see the preacher there you have to pay 1,500.
Sadaka.
Now the offering
2,000.
The offering is 2,000.
Alafu hizo vitu zingine watakueleza.
And then there were some things accompanying on it they had to explain to you.
Nilikuwa na haja.
And because he had looking for the solution, he has to pay the money.
Sasa nikishamaliza kulipa hizo pesa.
After paying the money,
aniambia msamaha.
And then he give him a candle.
Na material ya kuomba.
And the other accompanying things for prayer.
Tutachukua 6,800.
They had to get 6,800.
Na ana hizo hapo saa hii.
And they had no money.
Inabidi nilipe alafu nimpe kama 2 hours alete hizo vitu.
He had to pay first and then the preacher to go and acquire those things.
Sikukufa moyo.
And then he never lose hope.
Nikalipa.
He paid.
Hata hii kumaliza 30 minutes.
He didn't finish 30 minutes.
Niliza kwani uko wapi?
He asked him, where are you?
Nikamwambia masaa mawili imeisha.
2 hours are over.
Hapana, kuna jirani yangu sijui alikuwa naye.
And then he told him that my neighbor was with these things.
Sasa kuja tu nikumalizie.
You come finish.
Sasa vile nilikuja,
when he came,
akalalisha tu chini hivi.
And then he had to put him down on the floor.
Akachukua hiyo ya black akaweka chini.
And then he take a black cloth.
Akachukua hiyo red akanifunika naye.
And then he take another red cloth. He just
akaanza kuomba.
And then he started praying.
Tukatoka tena.
Then they went down.
Wenda kwa nyumba.
They went to the house.
Sikupata amani.
He never find peace.
Ugonjwa iko.
There's still a sickness.
Huyu mama dakika kidogo ni sawa, dakika kidogo ni mgonjwa haiwezi.
Now their wife, some moment is okay, some few minutes think I wasn't.
Wacha tena nijaribu mahali.
And then he decided he has to go another place.
Tena nikaingia kwa mwingine, bado ni maombi tu.
And then he went to another place, but they are still saying it is prayer.
Aliomba.
And that one prayed.
Akaniambia kuanzia leo.
And then he told him, starting today,
unakuwa unakuja saa 8:30.
You are supposed to be coming here at 2:30 p.m. or
na soda ya Fanta 1 liter.
With accompanying yourself with a soda
of
Fanta 1 liter, and I'll be praying with it.
Juu nilikuwa na haja.
Because he had that,
ilibidi nitimishe hiyo sheria.
He had to fulfill it.
Nilienda hapo wiki moja.
He went there for 1 week.
Sasa the last day,
siku ya mwisho,
wakati alishaniombea,
after praying for him,
nikakaa hapo hivi.
He's just sitting outside.
Ilikuwa ni mabati.
It was iron sheet house.
Kuna kitu niliambia hivi tuingia hapo ndani.
And then he feels something telling him he has to see or to sneak or to peep into the house.
Naona tu amekaa hivi.
And then he just saw the person sitting.
Anachomoa mkate huko juu.
And then he removes a bread up.
Anakunywa na hizo soda.
Taking with the soda.
Nilisema kumbe hii ndio kwa.
Then he just find himself understand this is how people do chitikiri.
Nilienda hata bila kumpiga kwa yeye.
He went without saying bye bye to that person.
Sikukufa moyo bado.
And he never lost hope. Find a friend.
Harrison.
And the friend was Harrison. He was from Kamba. And then he told him, Charles, this one is like people of your clan are following you. You have to take care of yourself. And then he asked him, what can I do? And the friend told him, we have a magician in our place. He can help you. Because he had the money and he still have the urge to find the solution, he never lost hope. And then they prepared and arranged for 1 day to go to Kambani. They went to a place called Kitui. They found a magician there. And then he told him, son, I see you have a problem. Even before you tell me your problem, there is somebody who is coming, you explain to him. And so when you have already explained your problem, so when you are told that somebody is coming, you just think it is a human being like you. Within a few minutes, then he saw a turtle is coming. Coming in front of him. It removes the head outside. And the person is telling you, just stick to it. And then because he had a problem, he never lose hope. He had to speak to the tortoise. He speak to the tortoise. He explained everything concerning him. And then the tortoise went back. Now the person remained there. And then he told him, I'm going to give you a medicine. Before I give you the medicine, there is a mountain around here. It is a small mountain. But there is healing there. So for you to go there, he found It might be a skeleton or a sculpture of a human being.
Sasa chenye ilikuwa inatoka kwa hiyo kitu,
whatever it was coming out of the thing,
inakaa kama maziwa.
It was something like milk.
Ananiambia panda hadi hapo juu.
And then he told him climb up to that place.
Na unyonye hiyo matiti.
And then you have to suck that milk.
Toka huko.
From that point,
wiki moja utapata mtoto.
1 week you'll have a kid.
Nilijaribu nikafika huko.
He tried and get to that place.
Nikafanya vile ameniambia.
And then he followed the instruction.
Sikupata kuponya.
There was no solution.
Sikufa moyo bado.
He didn't lose hope.
Anamwambia huyo Harrison.
And then he told Harrison,
naona kama unaweza kunisaidia.
I think you can help me.
Hakuna mahali pengine tunaweza enda.
Is there any other place we can go?
Aliniambia.
And then he told him,
tulale kwetu.
Let us go and sleep in our place.
Alafu nitakupeleka mahali inaitwa Mwala.
And then I take you to another place called Mwala.
Kwenda Mwala.
When they went to Mwala,
tukafika mapema.
They got there early.
Hata mganga kama anaota jua kiasi.
They found the magician basting on sun.
Sijui vile alituona tu hivi.
When he saw them,
akatoa vitu zake.
He removed his things.
Naona sungura inakuja hivi.
And then he saw a rabbit coming out and going back.
Then Lizard tena inakuja hivi mbele.
A lizard comes in the front, then he goes back.
Inarudi.
He goes back.
Unajua kwa roho yangu,
in his heart,
nasema hapa ndio mwisho.
That is the place now.
Naona hapa sasa.
I see this place.
Nitapata ile
chini. It's my solution for my problem.
Kaingia kwa nyumba.
And then they got in the house.
Kaniambia umeona hiyo visanga?
Have you seen? He told him, have you seen those things?
Hapa umefika kwenyewe.
Now at this place you have reached the solution.
Nami pia nikakuwa na furaha ndani yangu.
And he was happy in his heart.
Vile tuliingia naye ndani.
And they got inside with him.
Kaniambia hata kuna haja unielezee shida yako.
There's no need for you explaining to me your problems.
Utanipea saini 80,000.
Whatever you are going to give me, it is 80,000.
Ile nisangaza wapendwa.
Whatever shocked me.
Waganga wanajua hata ile pesa uko nayo kwa mfuko.
They knew even the amount of money he has in his pocket. You can't lie to them.
Kisema kidogo anasema hiyo pesa yote tunahitaji.
And even you can say you have small, but they tell you we need all those money.
Mimi mwenyewe ndio niko na right ya kupea fare ya kurudi.
And he told him he's the one who has the right to give him the transport to come back home.
Ilibidi nitie sheria juu niko kwake.
And then he had to accept the condition because he was at his place.
Nikampea ile nilikuwa nayo.
And then he had to give all he had.
Alafu akanipea 2,500 na ananiambia hiyo itakufikisha.
And then he told him, he gave him back 2,500 and told him that one will get to your house.
Alinipeleka kwa nyumba nyingine hapo kwake kadogo.
And then he take him to another house, a small one.
Sasa hapa ndio mwisho.
And then he told him, this is now the place, everything will end here.
Kuna dawa nitakupea.
There's a medicine I'm going to give you.
Na nikikupea hiyo dawa,
when I give you that medicine,
utoke tu hapa mpaka mahali ulitoka.
And then when you get the medicine, you have to leave from here up to where you came from.
Sasa bila aliniambia hivyo,
when he told him that,
unajua tu yeye ndiye ananiletea hiyo dawa.
Then he thought he's the one who is going to bring him that medicine.
Nikakaa tu kwa kiti na ngoja dawa.
And then he is to sat on a chair waiting for that medicine.
Sasa kwa harakati ya kukaa hivyo,
while he was sitting like that,
naona tu kama kitu imekuja kama wind.
And then he just saw something coming like a wave of a wind.
Ikaingia kwa nyumba hivi.
It just got into the house.
Na ukumbuke nyumba ni hakuna dirisha, ni mlango moja tu.
And then remind you that house doesn't have any window, it's just the door to enter.
Ile nyoka ilikuja.
The snake that came,
iliziba hiyo mlango yote.
It has to cover the entire door.
Na ikabeba kitu kwa mdomo.
And it had carrying something in his mouth.
Mimi hata nasema tu ni miujiza.
And he just saying it is a miracle.
Vile nilianguka,
because when he fell,
mimi akili yangu ilikuja kama niko afya center.
His mind was coming to say that he was in afya center.
Nilifika afya center.
When he was in afya center, then he realized it is in Nairobi.
Kapanda gani kaenda Limuru.
He get to go to the car to Limuru.
Nikamweleza bibi yangu, wakati huo tu kwa tunaenda na yeye.
During those journey, he was walking alone, not with the wife.
Nimetembea lakini sijawahi ona kitu kama hiyo.
He had to explain to the wife he has walked but he has never seen such thing like that.
Wakati huo tukienda nyumbani,
when they were going home,
anatusiwa,
he was being accused,
mocked. wewe ni tasa,
that he can't give birth.
Pia bwana yako ni kama wewe.
Even your husband is like you.
Tumeshamuongeleza na asikii.
We have spoken to your husband and is never hearing us.
Kuna siku moja
and he is remembering this one day.
Mama yangu aliniletea msichana nikiwa nyumbani.
Even the mother to him bring another wife to him.
Nilimwambia mama sijakuambia nataka bibi.
I used to stand firm and told the mother, I have never asked you for a wife.
Amen. Sikulala siyo siku.
And he never slept that home, that place.
Nikarudi Nairobi.
He had to come back to Nairobi.
Tena tuenda nyumbani siku nyingine.
When he went back home another day,
dada yangu pia aliniletea daktari.
And then the sister also bring another lady who was a doctor.
Sasa walikuwa wanajua wakiniletea yule anafanya kazi nitakubali.
So they thought that if they bring for him ladies who are working, he have to accept them.
Sikuchukua huyo msichana.
He never take her.
Akaniambia wewe ni mjinga, utakufa tu na kichwa yako hivyo.
And then they told him, you are so stupid, you die like, with your head like that.
Sema kama ni hivyo wacha tu nikufe hivyo.
And then he just said, if it's like that, let me die like that.
Sasa kurudi bado na Limuru.
And when he came back to Limuru,
bado sikukufa moyo.
He never lose hope.
Kapata rafiki yangu, unajua mahali pa kazi kuna marafiki wengi.
I got another friend at the working place.
Akaniambia, "Ai bwana, wewe unateseka vibaya."
When I told him, my friend, you are suffering very badly.
Ngoja nikutembeze Tanzania kiasi.
Let me take you to Tanzania.
Nikaanza na Dodoma.
And when he started with Dodoma,
nikapewa dawa.
And when he was given medicine,
sikuona mabadiliko.
No change was found.
Sasa kuja hapa Dar es Salaam.
And then he came to Dar es Salaam.
Ndio nikapata tena mashauri.
And then he found other people who could give him another options.
Akaniambia,
they told him,
tutakufanyia ya kwanza.
What we are going to do for you first,
tutakuweka kwa drum, yani pipa ile kubwa.
They had to put him in a drum.
Tuweke maji mpaka ijae.
They put in water until full.
Alafu tuweke moto chini.
And then we put some fire at the bottom of it.
Tutakuchemusha ikiwa hapo ndani.
We will heat it while you are inside.
Sasa utakuwa bulletproof.
Then you become a bulletproof. No, so now meaning that nothing will harm him.
Sasa nilikubali juu niko na shida.
And then he accepted it.
Wakaanza kuchemusha hiyo maji.
They put him in the drum with the water. They light fire.
Ikayeyuka.
And the water started bubbling.
Wila nilitoka tena huko.
When he come out from that place,
ilibidi nilale hapo siku mbili.
He had to stay at that place 2 days.
Mwili yote ilikuwa imechoka.
He was tired the entire body.
Siamuka, nikilala ni hivyo tu.
He will never wake up, just sleeping like that.
Siku ya 4,
the 4th day,
nilisikia kama niko na nguvu kiasi.
That's when he feels getting energy back.
Niambia sasa hiyo ndio inafanya kazi.
Told him that's now our medicine has started working.
Akanipea panga.
Then he gave me panga.
Akaniambia utatembea.
You have to walk.
Kama ni kidogo ni 7 kilometers.
If it is a little journey, it is 7 kilometers.
Na ni kwa msitu.
And it is in a forest.
Nasema ile kitu utapatana nayo mbele yako.
Whatever you meet ahead of you,
kata.
You have to cut it.
Usiogope.
Never fear.
Nilitembea upendo.
He walked, brothers. He walked.
Fika mbele kabisa.
When he was going ahead of him,
niliona ikipita mbele yangu.
Whatever he saw passing across him,
ilikuwa mama yangu.
It was his mother.
Nikaanguka, panga ikaanguka chini.
And then the panga just dropped from his hand.
Nikarudi kwake.
He went back.
Akaniambia wewe ni mjinga kiasi gani?
He told him how stupid are you.
Nilikwambia chochote.
He told him, I told you whatever you see in front of you, you have to cut it.
Mama yangu siwezi uwa.
And then he told him, I have seen my mother, I can't kill him.
Hata kama hiyo ni mtoto wacha ikae.
Even if it is because of a kid, let it be.
Ananiambia hata bado utafanya chenye nimekwambia.
I told him, you will do what I have told you.
Sasa hivi uko kwa Wasukuma ndani.
You are inside the Tanzania people called the
Unaweza kubadilisha ukue tu hapa unalima tu kila wakati.
They can change you, just be their slave, you just be digging.
Picha yako tupeleke nyumbani waone umekufa.
And then they take the picture of him home. And then they thought he's dead and he's not. But he's doing work in Sukuma.
Ilibidi nitii sheria.
He had to obey it.
Nikakaa tena kesho yake.
He had to sit tomorrow.
Akanipea tena panga.
He was given the panga again.
Ananiambia bado enda tu.
And I told him, again you have to go.
Wewe chenye utapata mbele yako.
Whatever you find in front of you.
Ikifuka hiyo barabara unapitia.
When it crosses the road you are using,
kata.
You have to cut it.
Nilitembea wapendwa.
And then he walked.
Kufika
in getting
anatu ile kubwa sana.
And then he saw a big snake.
Inakuja tu ikiwa hivi.
And then it is coming while the head it is up.
Nilianguka mpaka panga ikabaki huko nikarudi.
And then he just fell again and the panga was out of his hand.
Sasa
and then he told him, now
hakuna chenye naweza kufikia naye.
There's nothing I'm going to there's no any way I'm going to help you.
Leo ukipenda rudi kwenu.
If you like it, you go to your place.
Nilirudi Nairobi.
You had to come back Nairobi.
Nilikuja,
when he came,
nikakaa chini.
And then he sit down.
Akasema,
and then he said,
nani anaweza kunisaidia?
And then he asked himself, who can assist him?
Kabla niamue hiyo,
before he jumped to conclusion,
rafiki yangu tena akakuja.
Another friend also came.
Akaniambia, Charles, huyu ndio mwisho.
And then he told me, my friend, I am the last option.
Huyu sasa ikisindikana,
if that one you never succeed, you have to take poison and die.
Nikamwambia ni wapi sasa?
And then I asked him where.
Akaniambia twende Siaya.
And then he told him, now we have to go to Siaya.
Tunaenda.
They went.
Kusudi nikitoka namwambia mke wangu naenda hivi na hivi.
Before he left, they explained to the wife they are going.
Tukaenda Siaya.
And then they went to Siaya.
Kama unataka kujua wapenda waganga ni wajinga tena hawana nguvu.
And if you want to know the magicians are so stupid and they don't have power.
Vile nilifika hapo,
when you go to that place.
Sasa aliniambia ati mama yangu alikufa mwaka ngapi ndio alikataa tusipate watoto.
And he got there, the magician is telling him that her mother died many years before.
And hiyo ananiambia na mama yangu bado yuko.
And he's telling him the mother has died and the mother is still alive.
Sasa anasema nitakupea dawa.
And then he's telling to him, I'm going to give you a medicine.
Na hii dawa kabla sijakupatia.
And before I give you this medicine,
lazima bibi yako kuwe hapa.
Your wife must be here.
Ilibidi nitume kaya akuje.
And then he had to send.
Akakuja.
For money the wife to be brought there.
Bila alifika.
When the wife came.
Akamwambia sasa maneno yote itakuwa sawa.
Then they told him everything is going to be fine.
Nasema kuna dawa atampatia.
There is a medicine they are going to give him.
Hiyo dawa ni kama saa 6 asubuhi mchana.
And that medicine will be taken 12 noon.
Sasa si tulikuja kwake.
Then we were at that place.
Nikaingia hivi na mke wangu.
They got there, entered with their wife.
Akaniambia nitoke kiasi.
They told him you have to go out and leave the wife there.
Sasa akaongea na mke wangu.
He had to speak to the wife.
Alafu akaenda anamwambia hebu ende muulize na kunywa soda gani.
And then he had to ask him which soda are you taking.
Vile alikuja kuniuliza.
When they got and asked him,
nilimwambia aniletee tu yoyote.
And then he had to tell him, bring any.
Hata akili yangu ilisachanganyikiwa.
Because the mind was not in good sense.
Akaleta coke.
And then they had to bring for him a coke.
Alileta ile kadogo.
They bring for him a small Coca-Cola.
Mganga alimwambia pana.
And then the magician told him, no.
Ileta ile kubwa.
Bring the big one.
Kumbe alikuwa na lengo lake.
He had his own mission.
Akaleta hiyo soda.
They bring that soda.
Na mimi hata akili yangu haiko hapo.
Even his mind was not there.
Mimi nilikuwa nataka tu hiyo dawa ndio tuone namna gani.
His mind was, he needed that medicine more.
Wakati niletea hiyo soda hapo nje.
When they brought that soda for him outside.
Hata nilishinda na kukunywa.
Even taking it was difficult.
Wakakuja wakaongea hapo.
They came and speak with the magician.
Alafu anamwambia kuna dawa nataka kupatia.
And they told him, I have medicine I want to give you.
Na hii dawa nitakupea ukiwa uchi.
This medicine I have to give you when you are naked.
Ile yangu alisikia hiyo maneno.
When the wife heard about it,
nilisikia tu haiwezekani.
And the wife told him it never happened.
Nilisikia tu kama nguvu nyingine iliniingilia.
And then when he is hearing that voice, there was some powers was overwhelming him.
Nikaingia kwa nyumba ya mganga.
And then he got in the house of that magician.
Hiyo soda nilikuwa nayo kwa chupa ndio nikamgonga kwa kichwa.
And then he had to use that soda to hit the magician on the head.
Na damu ikatoka.
And they started bleeding.
Unajua kwa kimila yetu tunaamini damu ikitoka mganga hawezi kukuua.
And then they believe in the tribe that when the magician's blood flows, he'll never kill you.
Nikashika mkono ya mke wangu tukarudi Nairobi.
And then he get the wife outside, they came back to Nairobi.
Aliniambia 2 days nitakuwa nimekufa.
The magician warned him, he's giving him 2 days he'll be.
Na pia nikamwambia wewe 2 days utakuwa umekufa.
And even him I told him, even you 2 days you'll be already dead.
Mimi sikuwa ninamaanisha kitu.
And he never mean anything.
But hiyo siku mbili
But those 2 days,
mganga alipatikana kufa kwa kiti.
The magician was found dead on his chair.
Mpaka wakasema yule mtu ndiye aliua mzee wetu.
When they could say that guy is the one who killed our man.
Nilikuja kujiulizia mimi mwenyewe.
And then he come to ask himself,
yasema kama ni Mungu,
if it is God,
wacha iwe Mungu,
let it be God.
Kuna crusade ilikuwa hapo Mathare number 10.
And then there was a crusade held in Mathare number 10.
That one is 2009.
It was now 2009.
Nikaenda.
He went there.
Na mimi vile nilitoka kwa nyumba yangu,
when he get out of the house,
nilisema tu na roho.
He just felt and said in his heart,
Mungu leo,
that God, today
nataka nikutane na wewe.
I want to meet you.
Leo,
today
nataka nikuone.
I want to see you.
Vile nilitoka kwangu hivyo,
when he got out of his place,
nilifika pale mapema hata kabla hawajaanza.
He was at that crusade place early before they start.
Nilifika hapo saa 8:30.
It was around 2:30 p.m.
karibu saa 11.
And they were always starting it at around 5.
Walianza kuabudu.
They started worshiping.
Waliabudu sana.
They normally worshiped too long.
Hapo wakaenda kumsifu.
And then they went to praise him.
Wakaanza kusoma Biblia.
They started reading the word of God.
Mimi nilistukia tu.
And then he just found himself
iko hapo kwa madhabahu nalia, Mungu nisamehe,
in front of the altar just repenting God to forgive him.
Nililia.
He cried.
Nililia sana.
He cried.
Mpaka mimi ndio nilikuwa mtu wa mwisho kwa hiyo ibada.
And he was the last person that
nilibebwa hapo juu sikuwa naweza kutembea.
And he was to be carried away from that place.
Wakanipeleka hadi kwangu.
Up to the house.
Hapo ndio niliona Mungu.
That is where he met God.
Hata bibi yangu wakati huo alipokea Mungu.
And same day even the wife received God.
Niliona mkono wa Bwana.
He saw the hand of God.
Hiyo mwaka tu.
And during that year,
mke wangu aliconceive.
The wife conceived.
Na nikapata mapacha wawili.
And they had to get twins.
Amen.
And they were girls.
Nilishukuru Mungu sana kwa
and he thanked God for that.
Baada ya hapo,
after that,
nilikuwa natembea na huyu Yesu.
And he was working with God.
Sasa huyu ni mtoto wangu wa tatu, wa pili sasa.
The one you are seeing there is the second one.
Hata huyu alizaliwa kwa miujiza. And
even she was brought up in a miracle way.
Mama yake alikuwa siku yake ya kujifungua.
It was during the mother's delivery day.
Tukaenda hapo Pumwani.
They went to Pumwani Hospital.
Daktari wakasema hii bado.
And then the doctors were saying it is not yet.
Na unajua mimi kwa roho naona tu hii dalili hii ni iko sawa.
And in his heart he was feeling it is the time.
Hadi hakuna haja mrudi tu mnatupotezea wakati.
The doctors were chasing them away that they are wasting their time.
Chenye nilimwambia Mungu hapo.
And then what he told God there,
Mungu kama ni wewe,
if God it is you,
wacha nikuone sasa.
Let me see you now.
Haikuchukua dakika 5.
It never even finished 5 minutes.
Naona damu inamwagika kutoka kwake.
It was a blood flowing.
Ndio nurse mwingine akakuja.
And there was another nurse came.
Akasema hii ni serious.
And this is a serious case.
Haikufika kwa labor ward.
Even they never reached to the labor ward.
Akajifungua hapo kwa mlango.
He just gave birth at the door.
Hapo niliona
and there is
Amen.
The hand of God.
Ndio maana nakwambia wapendwa.
And that's why he's telling us, brethren,
Yesu.
If you are the sight of God,
ukiwa mnaamini kwa Mungu,
if you are believing in God,
yote itawezekana.
Amina.
Hata kama ikiwa ngumu namna gani.
Even if no matter how it seems impossible,
Mungu anaweza.
God normally does.
Mungu amenipitia maneno mengi.
God has passed him through many things.
Wakati ilikuwa 2019,
when it came to 2019,
mwezi wa 7,
around July,
tulikuwa na matanga nyumbani.
They had a funeral at home.
Sasa ilikuwa tuende na mke wangu na mtoto mdogo.
They were supposed to go with the wife with a small kid.
Na hii kazi yetu ya kampuni,
and because of the company work,
ilibidi mimi ni travel usiku.
He had to travel at night.
Kamwambia rafiki yangu,
and he had to tell a friend,
yeye alikuwa na gari. He
had a car.
Kamwambia wewe nibebe watu wapeleke,
that you have to carry his own family to take them.
Kesho ama usiku nitapatana nao.
That at night is when they will be together.
Wakatoka hapa by saa 1 hivi.
And when they started the journey at around 7,
nilikuwa driver na huyo mke wangu.
It was the driver and her wife.
Wakaenda tu, nilikuwa na waongeleza tu wakienda wakipita Nakuru.
And he was just speaking to them as they travel.
Wakaniambia sasa tunaelekea Njoro.
And And then they told him they are now at Njoro.
Haikuchukua hata 30 minutes.
It never took even 30 minutes.
Na strange number ya bibi yangu kwanza.
And then he could see a strange number in his phone, but of the wife first.
Niliignore, sikuchukua hiyo phone na nilisimu.
He never took that phone.
Ya pili,
another second call.
Tena sasa ilikuwa sikuwa na hiyo phone tu.
That number was new.
Sasa kupokea hivi,
to receive it,
nisikia tu ni sauti kama ni ya polisi.
And then he could hear the voice sounding like of police.
Akaniuliza, unajua Dorothy Achieng?
And then they could ask him, do you know Dorothy Achieng?
Nimwambia, huyu ni bibi yangu.
And then he answered, that is my wife.
Basi wamepata ajali hapa Njoro.
And that they have been an accident here at Njoro.
Unatakikana ufike haraka.
And you have to come here quickly.
Na ujijazie.
And then you just answer yourself.
Nilistuka sana.
And then he was shocked.
Fika nilijaribu nikachukua gari nikaenda huko.
And then he took a gun and went that place.
Nikapata kama hao ni wamekufa tayari.
And then he found them no longer alive.
Yeye na driver na mtoto.
Him, the driver and the child.
Na hiyo gari ilikuwa written off.
And the car was wrecked off.
Nilishindwa sana.
And then he wondered why.
Akasema ni Mungu, sasa hii ni maneno gani tena?
And then he asked God, what is this?
Nimeanza maisha mazuri.
And then I thought I have started a new life.
Hii ni jambo gani imenitendekea?
What is this has happened to me?
Niliomba tu Mungu.
And then he prayed to God.
Na nashukuru Mungu sana juu alisimama na mimi.
And he thanked God because he was in his side.
Ilibidi to arrange your viral arrangement.
And then they arranged for the burial.
Kaleta mwili hadi hapa Nairobi.
They bring the body up to this place Nairobi.
Nakaa hapa kama wiki mbili.
The body was here for 2 weeks.
Tukaenda nyumbani.
Then they take it to the burial home.
Pendwa, chenye naweza kukuwasihi,
brethren, what I can urge you,
kuamini Mungu.
Trust in God.
Akiwa unapitia maneno magumu namna gani,
no matter what you are passing through,
Mungu atakuwezesha.
God will enable you.
Hivi saa zingine nakaa kwangu nalia kama mtoto.
Sometimes he sits in his house and starts crying like a child.
Unalilia juu hawako.
He's not crying because they are no more.
Unalilia Mungu asidi kunitendea mwema.
That God should keep on doing good on his side.
Kama si uwezo yake na nguvu yake.
But if it were not for God's grace and power,
hadi wa leo,
he could not be where he is now.
Mahali nimepitia,
whatever he has passed through,
ni makubwa sana.
There are many challenges.
Hata mama yangu anasema kwani wewe ulizaliwa namna gani?
Even his own mother normally wonders, how were you born?
Ninamwambia kama Mungu iko na sababu na mimi.
But he told them God has a purpose for me.
Ndio sababu.
Na that is why
naweza kaa kama mjinga mahali.
That is why you can seem like sitting like a stupid person.
Ukiniuliza swali nitakujibu vile inatakikana.
But when you ask a question, you can answer the way they are supposed to be answered.
Mungu anasema ya kwamba,
so God says that
kama umeokoka,
when you are born again,
ili useme ukweli.
You have to speak the truth.
Hata kama hiyo ukweli itakuua.
Even if the truth is going to kill you,
sema ukweli.
Amen.
Amina. Hakuna kitu unaweza kuogopa hii duniani.
Don't fear anything in this world.
Sababu hata hii kazi tunaifanya hii ya mkono.
Even if the work we are doing the work of hands,
imepitia mengi.
He has passed through many things.
Hii wiki on Thursday.
On this week Thursday,
kuna mtu alinipea kazi.
Somebody given him a work.
Ikishaleta material,
when they brought the material,
ananiambia lazima hii kazi ifanywe on Sunday.
He had to tell him that this work has to be done on Sunday.
Nilimwambia mkubwa.
I told him, boss,
pesa ni yako.
The money is yours.
Akili ni yangu.
The mind is mine.
Sasa tafuta mke wako ama watoto wako kutengenezea.
You find your wife or kids to do the job for you.
Charles, uko na madharau na mna gani?
And they ask Charles, how are you talking?
Yaani umekuwa tajiri kuniliko.
Now you have become more rich than I am.
Kwa nini unataka tu Sunday ndio nifanye hii kazi?
Why are you forcing me to do the work on Sunday?
Kama unataka kuniua.
That seems like you want to kill me.
Hapana, ikifika hapo sasa tuachane tu kwa roho safi.
And then the boss told me, if it has come to that point, let us leave each other at peace.
Hiyo kazi yake nilimwachia.
And then he had to leave that job for me.
The material ni yako.
And then he told him the material is yours.
Ni wengi utakuta
mwingine anafanya. Many fools who are very known, find them to do the job for you.
Kumbe jaluo ni jeuri.
And then he told him he's so arrogant.
Mwambia acha tu nikuwe jeuri lakini ni kwangu sio kwako.
Let me be so arrogant but it's on my own.
Kwa hivyo hiyo Sunday yangu
But on that Sunday,
hiyo ni a special day for me.
That day is special for me.
Sio nilazimisha nikufanyie kazi.
You never force me to work for you.
Hakuna haja nikufanyie kazi.
It's no need for me to work for you.
Na sitakuwa mzima tena.
And I'll not be healthy again.
Ama nitapeleka laana kwangu.
Or I'll take curses to my home.
Sasa hiyo heri umwambie mtu ukweli.
So it's better to stand with the truth.
Kufa na ukweli yako.
If you die now, die with the truth.
Niambia wacha hivyo.
And I told him let it be like that.
Sasa wapendwa.
So my brethren,
chenye naweza kuwasi,
what I can urge you,
tusimame kwa ukweli.
Stand in the truth.
Tusimame kwa ukweli.
Stand in the truth.
Hata kama huyo anakupea nini,
no matter what you am giving you,
mwambie ukweli abadilike.
Amen. Tell the person the truth.
Na Mungu atamuonekania.
Amina.
Hakuna haja kumdanganya mtu.
There's no need for to lie.
Kando yake unaongea juu yake.
And when you are beside the person you are speaking, it will never help you.
Haitatusaidia.
It will never help us.
Mungu kweli ndio inaneua.
Whatever that is killing me is the truth.
Hata kwa majirani mimi nawaambianga tu kweli.
Even with my neighbors I normally tell them the truth.
Naambia kama ni mbaya waje kuwe mbaya.
When it is bad, let it be bad.
Lakini kuambie ukweli hata kama umependa uende.
And let me tell you the truth. If you don't like it, you go.
Nimeshukuru Mungu sana.
And I thank God very much.
Hata mke yule tuko naye saa hii.
Even the wife he has now.
Sasa tuko na miaka 2.5.
They are now having 2.5 years.
Na huyo nilipata tu miujiza tu ya Mungu.
And even the wife was a miracle.
Sikupewa na mtu.
He was never been given by somebody.
Niliona tu maono usiku.
And then he saw it in a vision.
Na nilikuwa tu hapa Nairobi.
And he was here in Nairobi.
Kuenda nyumbani.
When he went home,
nikafika mzuri.
He went there and get safely.
Nikalala.
I slept.
Kesho nikakuja huku kwa soko yetu shopping center.
And then he went to the shopping center.
Na ile sura.
And the face.
Vile nilimuona tu kwa ndoto.
And the way he saw the lady in vision.
Nikamsalamia.
And then he greeted her.
Ananiambia kwani unajua unanisalamia?
And then the lady asked him, do you know me? You are greeting me?
Nikamtambulisha.
And then he has to explain himself.
Nikamwambia mimi naitwa Charles.
And then he told him my names are Charles.
Ni hapa tu karibu.
Our home is near here.
Na yeye ndiye alinitangulia tena.
And then she's the one started.
Alinaomba kujua kweli.
The lady started to tell him that
ile maono niliona usiku,
because of the vision of night,
sikukufa roho,
he never lose hope.
Tukaenda tu na yeye hadi nyumbani.
They went their place home.
Nikaacha na akilala na mama yangu huko.
She left the lady there with their mom.
Wakaongea.
They started speaking.
Mimi asubuhi kwenda kwa mama yangu.
When they went in the morning to see the mother,
akaniuliza kwani huyu msichana ulimleta hapa aje?
And then the mother asked him, how did you bring the lady here?
Ni mapema sana kuoa saa hii.
It is too early for you to get married now.
Nikamwambia mama, huyu msichana nilikuwa nataka nimuoe.
He told the mother, reality, I want to marry her.
Hii kazi tunafanya na hii kutembea na wale watoto niko nayo huko.
Because of the work I'm doing and the kids I'm having at there,
hawezi kaa peke yao.
They can never stay alone.
Nisiwezi weka mfanyakazi hapo.
And she's not ready to employ anyone to take care of them.
Nilijaribu kuleta mmoja.
Because he had tried to bring one.
But mzuri nilikuwa karibu.
But the good thing he was near.
Nilipata kama nisikia hiyo masikio ya huyu mtoto.
And he found the house help.
Ati mimi
pinching the ears of the daughter and telling him, I'm not the one who killed your mother.
Ilibidi nimchukue saa hiyo.
He had to take it.
Na ile nguo alikuwa naye.
With the clothes he had.
Hadi nyumbani.
I'm back home.
Nikamwachia mama yake.
And she brought her to
sasa siko nataka nirudie hiyo makosa tena.
So he was not ready to repeat the same mistake.
Tukaongea na huyo msichana.
They spoke with the lady.
Akamwambia mimi nataka nikuoe.
And he was direct to the point, I want to marry you.
Niko na watoto watatu.
I have 3 kids.
Pale si unaona kaburi.
You see that it is a grave.
Hata bado hajazama.
Even it is just fresh.
Bado ni mpya hapo na mtoto iko hapo.
And there's a kid beside it.
Nataka yule anaweza linda hao watoto.
I need someone who will take care of the 3 kids.
Akamwambia mbona unanieleza maneno ngumu namna hiyo?
And the lady asked, why are you telling me hard words like that?
Nilimwambia kama hutaki.
And I just told him, if you are not ready,
baki hapo na mama yangu juu mimi niko na kazi.
You have to remain with my mother here. I have a lot of job to do.
Mimi narudi Nairobi.
I'm going back to Nairobi.
Nikarudi nikamwacha huko.
And then he had to come back to Nairobi.
Kana mama yangu mwezi mmoja.
And they stayed with their mother 1 month.
Ndio tena akakubali kuja kukaa na watoto.
And then she had to accept to come and sit with the children.
Bila kana hao watoto.
The way she is taking care of the children.
Hata ukiingia unaweza dhania ni sister yao ama ni nani kwao.
When you get to that house you may think it is their sister.
Amen. Story wanacheka.
Amen.
they are just laughing and the beating stories here and there.
Tena watoto wangu wanafurahia.
And even the kids are
happy. Mama yao bado yuko.
They feel like their mother is there.
Hiyo ni utukufu wa Bwana.
The glory be to God.
Zimeshaona utukufu kwa Bwana.
He has seen the glory of God.
Kama umeokoka wa ukweli,
if you are born again truly,
Mungu hawezi kukuacha kamwe.
God will never forsake you.
Hawezi kukuacha.
God will never forsake you.
Ndio maana nawaambia wapendwa.
That's why I'm telling us,
tuamini huyu Mungu.
We have to believe in God.
Na tuseme tu ukweli.
And we speak the truth.
Na Mungu atalinda hii kanisa.
And God is going to protect the church.
Wale wamesimamia ukweli.
And God is going to bring people.
Amen. Amen.
Tunaona tu kwa macho ni ndogo.
We are seeing with the flesh eyes it is small.
Lakini roho yetu ni kanisa kubwa.
But in spirit is a big church.
Mungu wa mbinguni,
the God of heaven,
wabariki sana.
Let him bless you.
Na kuombea kila mmoja.
And let's go and continue praying for each and everyone.
Amen.
Amen.